Hi all and welcome back to Break Your Heart Out. Today we want to get this winter village finished because next week hopefully we can put some lights into it. I've made a little tiny ice maze which I think I really like. It fits in quite nicely in a little kind of dead space that I had. I've got some market stalls that are a bit rubbish really, but they'll do for this year. And then I'm thinking of moving the crossing to this side, and I'll show you why in a bit. But shall we get on and get these things built? So here is my little ice maze that I've made, and there's this kind of awkward space here that nothing would really fit in, and I think this does work quite nicely. I've got a little ticket booth with the little elf in there, not that you can quite see him, but I think that's quite a nice addition next to the Christmas tree. And then this crossing here, I'm thinking of moving over to the other side, because then I'm thinking that the fire engine will make a little road and it goes out that way, and it gives us a bit more space in this bit here for our Christmas market. So we will see if that works, but I think that's the best way to set this up. Well, I may have already changed my mind about moving the crossing because we have this here as well. So maybe we should make these kind of as roads, tracks, paths for the vehicles. And maybe if I shifted this across slightly, and then we would have this area here that might be better for the Christmas market. So I think I'm going to try that way first before we move the crossing. Fingers crossed it looks good first time. So I started trying to put this road in. So my idea was that it was going to come out here, turn, and then join up with this. But thinking about it, I think if I move this along slightly, and then we can just have this going straight all the way, and I think that might work slightly better. So there we have it. We just need to order the parts to go in the middle there, and a couple of corner pieces. But actually it works quite well. I'm quite pleased with the positioning of it. So let's move on to the market. So I was really worried that I thought the middle section there was going to actually look quite bare, but I think I've filled it in quite nicely. Got a tree and a reindeer and a bench over there, and then the road. So we just need to order those parts for that. And then we've got a path that comes along past these really cool looking market stalls. I put a lot of work into those, as you can tell. And then I've put this merry-go-round here, which just fits in nicely into that little bit of space that we have left. And then here I've just done a kind of fancy bit of roadwork, paving slabs, I don't know what you call it. But I'm pretty pleased with it. So I don't have too many minifigures to go into this winter village, but I do think that might be the next job to do. So when I started my winter village, 5-6 months ago, had this from last year, so I started with this. And I completely forgot that I had stuff in. This box has been on this stool annoying me, and I'd completely forgotten. And look at that. That was the whole reason I'm really building this winter village. I think that's one of my favourite sets. Obviously not as good as Home Alone. And then we have a few minifigures. And just what we need, another Christmas tree. And the tram. So I've decided to put the horse-drawn carriage outside these shops going along the road. And I think that works quite nicely. And then we have just got the tram that's just resting on the train track at the moment. So we've got a few of the minifigures placed now. We've got a guy over there, he's just left his house, off for a ski. And this chap is trying to catch the last post. And then we have him on his snowmobile, going to collect some more trees to be able to sell over here. And then down here we have the fire station with a couple of the workforce just out the front having some fun. Got a lady over there waiting to go into the ice maze, and somebody over there. And we have a couple of people walking past the market stalls. I can see somebody's got some sausage for sale over there. And in this one, I think that's a gift wrapping service. And then we've got a boy here who's playing with his remote controlled robot. A couple of people waiting to visit Santa. And they've also left their sleigh and their scooter while they queue. And we've got a couple of other people here visiting some shops. And we've got this one lady who comes out every morning to feed the horse. Actually, I think there's a lot of detail in here now, which I was worried that it was going to look quite sparse. I'm actually pleasantly surprised. So this really has blown my mind. I can't believe how pleased I am. I know it's not brilliant and I know it's not the best, and there's so many more things I could still add to it. But for my first year, I actually do quite like it. So next week, I've ordered lights. These were £6. So I don't know if they'll be any good, but we'll try those. And I'm hoping my brick order will come in so we can get this road finished. And then we're near enough done with it. So come back next week. Thanks all for watching. Take care. Don't forget to like and subscribe.